Hello, this is SupportBrain, a production rack chatbot which I built, and it was used to answer airline policies in plain words, and it was trained on airline data. I used Indigo airline documents for this one. So if you are looking for a similar chatbot system, do let me know. I would love to help you out. So what I did in this project was I took PDF policies, so conditions of carriage, baggage policies, website pages, Google Sheets from the Indigo website. So this got me a pretty good amount of data to train the model on. And once I got this, I ingested it and got 131 pieces of chunks. Those chunks were then embedded using text embedding 3 small model, and those were stored in Supabase. So after storing them in Supabase, what our job was to retrieve those questions whenever question was asked. So so throughout that retrieval process, we use two types of search, vector search and BM25 keyword search. So what this would help is it would provide much better results in our answers. I use LangFuse for this to track those questions, and after those tracking, the rankings were given. And also LangFuse helped to re-rank and keep the best six chunks on top for the answers. And also ChatGPT 4o Mini was used to write the answer from those six chunks only, so it would not use too much of our tokens. And plus also the answers also give the cited source like from where the answers were given. This was done, and also I used it to deliver in two parts. One was the WhatsApp using Meta Cloud API, and the other one was web chat widget, which I'll just show you in a second. So whenever someone would ask the question through these two sources, the answer would given again. The question would go to the system. It would do the vector search and BM25 search, and again we would get the best six answers, and from those six, ChatGPT would get the answer from the best one. So yes, also I made a dashboard which I'll just show you in a second. And what the dashboard does is it will show the before and after scores. So before the faithfulness and context recall scores were zero point 0.8 and zero point 0.9, but then they were increased to 0.94. So yes, basically Langfuse was used for tracing every question and also the cost. So about $0.0004 per question was the cost. So yes. Coming to the practical use case, this was, let's say this is your website and this will be the chatbot. So let's say I ask a question like, when can I cancel my flight? So it will go and it will do the vector and BM25 search. It will retrieve that and give me the answer with the cited source as well. So I got the answer and it says that I can cancel your flight. So yeah, this was it was trained for. Also, I got the source option as well. So if I see it, I will get it that Indigo conditions of carriage PDF. Page 23 was the main part from where it derived. Also I'll show you the WhatsApp deliverability. So let's say I ask like, am I allowed to carry a pet? So this question was not in the PDS. So let's see what it does, or if OpenAI answers it itself, or it denies it. Let's see what it gets. Yeah, so I got the answer and it says I don't have that information. I suggest contacting Indigo support. So this was done for error handling. So like if you have other documents which does not contain this part, we could eliminate that and divert it to some other person as well. Also about the dashboard. So this is the dashboard which I was talking about. So what this dashboard helps me, it gives me all the scores for faithfulness, context recall, context precision, and answer relevancy. So whenever I have to check like which of the models were best, so like baseline was when I did not use a BM25 search, but after using BM25 search, I got the score increased to 0.951, as you can see. And same for the context recall. Context recall was dipped down after using hybrid search, but in hybrid and re-ranker, the context recall was increased to 0.94, which was greater than the baseline and hybrid retrieval both. So this dashboard gives me complete transparency of whenever I try to juggle between two options, like to give hybrid retrieval or just give one retrieval. So yes, so like as you can see, these were, can I take my pet in cabin with me? This was refused. How much time does it take? How much does it cost to select a window seat? This was refused, but because these were not in the documents. So yes, every question or everything is tracked here. So on these 36 questions, it was tested from the baseline, and after hybrid, it was increased. So as you can see, this question was increased after using hybrid, and all of the scores for all the questions are available in it. So yes, this was all about this project. So do let me know if you're looking for a similar system or a similar chatbot and similar dashboard as well. I would be happy to help you out. So yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you.